So in today's video, I show you how to make some avalanche slime. This was the slime, but it's kind of like I've mixed it together now, so it's not as avalanchy. But never mind, you'll be able to see if you carry on watching the video how the slime turned out, or you'll be able to see by the thumbnail. So yeah. Remember to carry on watching this video to see how this avalanche slime turned out and how you guys can make this slime at home. So first of all, you're going to be needing something to mix in. I've just got like a blue plate underneath. So yeah, so you're going to be needing something to mix in first and something to mix with. So I've got this blue straw. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, in my opinion, I like to make the clear slimes first, just so it kind of gives them a little bit more time to set, as well as, you know what I mean. So first of all, the colour I'm going to be using is the Elmer's School Glue Gel, and this is blue, so I thought it'd be a nice colour to make the slime with. So I'm just going to pour it inside of the bowl. I'm not going to use all of the bottle. I'm only probably going to use about half, just because I want it. So it may look clear through the bowl, it's only because the bowl's blue. So it's probably about half. I might add a little bit more in. I may as well actually add the whole entire bottle in. I just add about that much in. I've still got a little bit left. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing you're going to want to do is you are going to want to be putting some baking soda and some hot water mixture inside of your slime. So I'm going to go and get some hot water and mix the baking soda with the hot water. So I've got some very hot water inside of my cup, and I'm going to pour about a teaspoon of baking soda, inside. And then what you want to do is you just want to mix that up. Make sure all of the little baking soda particles disappear in the water, in order for your slime becoming very clear, if that makes sense. I'm sorry that sometimes you guys can't really understand what I'm saying. It's because I don't really know. I'm not really used to people like this in real life. I don't think, anyway. So you just want to mix it until you can see all of the baking soda is dissolved into the water. It's difficult to see through an orange cup. I'm just going to add a little bit more baking soda, don't add too much baking soda in your slime, because if you do that, your slime will just become, it will be good slime, but then the next day, all of the baking soda would soak out of the slime, and your slime will be rock hard, which isn't very nice. Okay, so all of the baking soda is now mixed together with the water. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the baking soda mixture into the glue. So I'm not going to add all of the baking soda at the moment. I'm just going to add about 2 tablespoons of it, and I'm just going to mix that gently. mixing it gently together. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to get your contact lens solution. I've just got it in the Elmer's glue bottle, but it is contact lens solution, which has to include boric acid and sodium borate in order for your, or one or the other, in order for your slime to work. So yeah, so you just want to add about a tablespoon of that in. I'm just saying about because I'm not really measuring it with tablespoons and teaspoons, but I am using, I am kind of like predicting. But now you want to mix that up gently again. It may take a while for this to work. You can always add more contact lens solution and baking soda mixture to kind of help it form together, but I wouldn't do that yet. I would recommend doing what I'm doing at the moment and not mixing it like that, because I've found out that that helps the slime, like the slime's clearness, opaqueness I think it's called. I'm not very sure. So like me, I'm going to be needing some more contact lens solution. Not a lot. Because that's what I found with Elmer's glue. The American glue, it's kind of like, I've noticed that I need a lot more contact lens solution than I do with like English, what's it called, clear glue. And the contact lens solution brand I'm using is Optrex, because I find that the best brand at the moment, like the cheapest as well, to use for contact lens solution in England anyway. So yeah, here we have the blue slime. What I recommend doing is putting some contact lens solution on your hands, rubbing it together, and then picking your slime up out of the bowl and just playing with it until it does not stick to your hands. It may not stick to your hands when you pull it out of the bowl, but you know, just to be on the safe side. So I'll be back with you when I've got the slime. I've got the slime now to a texture where it isn't sticky, and it looks really nice. It looks just like toothpaste. It's really, really nice. So yeah, let's get on to making the clear slime. But this is basically, for the clear slime, you have to do exactly the same to what you did here. But I'm going to be adding some antibacterial green hand wash to try and make the clear glue green, to try and mix up the colours a little bit. So yeah, I'll do a time lapse of making the clear slime. just lost the footage for me pouring the glue inside of this bowl, but I'm sure that doesn't really matter. But now we're going to be making some fluffy slime. I recommend using PVA white glue, but you can use clear glue if you want. So yeah, so the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to pour some PVA white or clear glue in, and then you're going to need some shaving foam, well, to make the slime fluffy anyway. And then you're going to have to, you're going to want to add your shaving foam inside. And then mix that up. And then what you want to do after you've done that is add some contact, well, actually I recommend adding some baby powder inside. So I'm going to do that. It's optional though, you guys don't have to do it. But I recommend doing it. And just mix it up. I'll pick those little bits up I've just dropped on the plate later. Try not to breathe baby powder in because it's quite bad for you. I found out a few weeks ago. And now I'm going to be adding some baby oil inside. And that just makes it stretchier, the baby oil. Don't put too much in because it can make your slime quite greasy. And then you want to add the contact lens solution in. Probably add about a tablespoon of that. Oh, just a typical old fluffy slime recipe. Sorry guys, I have slime in my hands, so it's slippy holding the bowl. So here's the fluffy slime. I'll take it out for you guys to see. I don't know where to put the bowl, okay, let's put it. Here's the fluffy slime. It's nice slime. So I'm just going to add a little bit of baby oil inside because the slime isn't extremely stretchy because I added a little bit too much contact lens solution in. That's okay. It may not seem like it's made a big difference at first, but the more you play with the slime, it will show quite a huge difference. So I'm just going to pick this slime up now and then just stretch it a little bit. So yeah, I've made my fluffy slime. Now we're going to get on to making the avalanche. An airtight container. It doesn't really matter what shape, but I think in my opinion it's best to use one of those cylinder ones. But at the moment I've only got one of these rectangular ones, so I'm just going to be using one of these. So first of all, what you're going to want to do is you want to get your clear slimes. This one's the blue one. And then you want to get your other colour slime. This one's kind of a little bit green, but it's quite clear. You just want to put them either side of your, what's it called, container. And then you just want to kind of stick them both together just to help them with the effect. So I've accidentally made a bit more blue than there is greenish clear, but that's alright. So you just want to flatten it down. And then what you want to do is you want to get your snowball slime or avalanche. So I've just realised how fluffy this slime is. It just looks so. And then you want to add that onto the top. And then just stretch it out. Just like this. So now what you want to do is you want to leave it overnight, and then I'll come back to you tomorrow morning to see how this looks. Okay guys, so it's the next day now. Oh, it's not even in focus. Focus. Okay, so it's the next day now, and I have got my avalanche slime. Here it is. Give you a little sneak peek through there. When I woke up this morning, like, look at that. That looks really cool. So I woke up this morning and I came to look at the slime, and it looked really cool. So I was really excited to start this video again today. So yeah, so let's open the container. So here is the top of the slime. It's cool how it's kind of like, you know, like all absorbed into each other. And then this is the bottom. So I guess that's all the fluffy slime, all these white bits, and then you've got the greenish clear slime, and then you've got the blue, which is really bold. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into this slime. It's kind of a bit like difficult, like, to do with it. I'm just gonna get it out of the container and flip it over. Okay, so here's the slime. This is the like bottom of the slime. This is the top. That feels really nice when I do that, guys. Really, really nice. So it's going like a cloudy colour. So the slime has kind of turned a greeny yellow colour. Well, kind of like a cream colour actually, but it's really nice and fluffy. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to subscribe, like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment down below on this video what slime you want me to make and what video ideas you have for me, because I'm not running out of ideas. I want suggestions from you guys, because some of you guys have got really good suggestions. So yeah, comment down below what you think I should do next, what type of slime you should do next, or what video I should do next. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Subscribe, like and comment, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.